Hello, welcome back. Last time, the core problem was not too much of a problem, but it's not done yet. There's still more. It's impossible to tell how much. Flying batteries and just kind of snuck up on me, and this one could too. Nothing that I'm seeing here tells me this is a final room. So I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. Alright, so instead of looking ahead, let's just... Is this some kind of double wall bounce situation? What happens if I do this and press the jump button twice in succession? This looks like a setup that's trying to tell me something. Like something seemed to happen... That's just the regular wall bounce. Oh no, you just want me to bounce on that. Okay, I was too fixated on the lower ledge. I thought those were gonna interact somehow. Okay, so bounce on the ice. Those are spikes that come out, right? I assume that's what those red spikies are. So I have pink hair, I could wave dash on that to get to the bubble, in case that would mean anything. I think I would reach there. So left, down, left, then up, and that needs to be timed in such a way that I do a double... some sort of... What is happening? Some sort of double wall bounce. Or maybe. Then it looks like I won't have enough dashes. Wait, no, I do it with the bubble, then use my first dash on that second dash to get into the second bubble. Bounce in the wall there, go up to the ringer, go down with the bubble, spring to the traffic light, ride it up into a bubble, left up. I don't know. And then there's a bunch more stuff. Okay, what's the other touch switch for? Getting the thing out of my way so I can exit. Okay, so... Oh, right, well, actually. Okay, so I need the speed off of the wave dash, even if it's not necessary to... Well, and there I go, not doing it. Alright, so you are telling me to do this. Okay, and I would have made it there if I'd positioned myself horizontally a little bit differently. But yes, I do... Whoops. Fast bubbling is in my interest here. It's one of those places. Okay, that's... Oh, I did it too well. Went too far. Oops. Let's see, like, it's the top one that determines my height, not this one. Sort of. Oh, right, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so what am I doing there? Line up for a forward wall bounce. Do it, then dash up, then bubble down. Spring, I'll have both dashes. I'll ride that thing upward, I guess? Okay, so that block in the wall on the right is going to slide in between, so my return path is on the left, actually. Oh, that one's going to slide down too. Okay, so something more is happening on the return trip. Just gotta learn this one step at a time. Oops. Right. A lot of angles in here are just kind of tight and awkward. The shape of that makes me want to do things earlier than I'm supposed to. But I have to wait until I'm close to the bottom before I go left. Not that close, though. Yeah, that's actually a... It looks like... It looks spacious, but it's because of the angle it's not. Yeah. How did I miss? Well, because it's an icy wall and I can't judge where those are. Yeah. Okay, here I bubble down, I grab this, and I do get bubbled, so I go left. Okay, right. No, left. Okay. Is that, if I don't do any fast bubbling, that's a setup that exactly times me for a corner boost, isn't it? I mean, that has to be what's being communicated there. Okay, that's very silly. And yeah, this is the corner boost level. It expects me to be doing that. Okay. Oh, I pressed jump too early. Okay, there is such a thing as too early. Usually that's not my problem, but this time maybe it was. Like, I haven't actually proven that that's what's happening yet, I just sort of am assuming it is. Because it feels like it would be. So I'm often too late for that. Fast bubbling there is okay. I'm gonna have to assume it's not right here. Hey, look at that! Okay, so corner boost into wall bounce. After that wall bounce, I need to dash right to get into the bubble. Pull a traffic light there and climb up it a little bit, then just jump up, climb, jump, dash up twice. Get into bubble, corner boost. I'll get that thing, that's my return trip. Presumably it'll pixel align me with that little spike drop. Then dash left, left. Down, down, down into the spring that'll still be there. And then just right, right, and I think I'm out, except that platform is going to be back. So I go for another rotation. I ride it up into that bubble, go left, down, down, into the spring again, then dash right. Okay, that's silly, but I like it. I think I understand everything. Oops, well, understanding doesn't mean I'm going to do it right. But yeah, I'm preparing for the input I need to make to dash up into wall bounce, but I'm doing it way too early. I forgot what I was doing. I think I do need an up right there. Just a right wasn't going to get me there, and I wasn't ready for that to be the case. I wasn't ready for anything, really. Didn't know what I was doing. Earlier than I think, but not so early that I'm outside the buffer window. Yeah. Okay, so grab. No, I don't want to get back in the bubble, actually, there. I just want to climb up and dash up twice. Like, my instinct says do the fancy thing, but sometimes the simple thing is what you actually need. I made a directional input there, it didn't jam me up. Climb, jump, dash, dash. Boost, go here, ride this back, fall. Okay, I was on the path. That's not too bad. Still gonna mess up the timing on that a whole lot, because again, like, this is way tighter than it looks. And I have trouble judging where I am in a bubble. I guess maybe I look at the edges of Madeline to know where she is instead of, like, the center. Because if I was looking at the center, then the... oops. Bubbles would be the same as normal form, but since they're a different size and shape, it just messes with my judgment. Oh, I do have to hold right there, by the way. I can't just do nothing. Ah, too larry. Man, that timing's hard. I'm missing in both directions, so it's not a calibration issue, it's just a precision issue. Okay, no, yeah, I just don't get high enough in that wall bounce, so I have to do this kind of awkward feeling upright where I need to let myself sink down a little bit, I think. It's fine, I've done it a few times. It just doesn't come super naturally to me. Supernatural. There we go. Okay. I'm Here, drop, go this way, don't miss. No, that's the wrong way, that's okay, I can recover. Down into the springboard. Ah, my down didn't go. Wait, why did that bubble go so fast? Guess pausing just messed me up. Ha! Okay, now that I've done it a few times, this all feels reasonably natural. Okay. Oh, there's a... That gets blocked off. Do I just let it scrape me off, hold right and dash right? I guess that's the way. So just keep holding right there, let it scrape me off, and I'll have plenty of dashes to get in. Okay. I can adjust. Whoa. Good. Getting a lot better at corner boosts, like I understand the inputs now. Scrape, dash, dash. There we go, Okay. So I'm in a secret now. Well, I'm glad that happened by accident. That floor didn't look any different to me. Okay, so... second strawberry. Ice mode. Okay, so these... have I interacted with these in this level yet? Maybe once. Okay. So that's how they work. They just fall a little bit and then shatter. Right, so dashes don't refill. Conserve. Gonna be put into fire mode. And what will that do for me? How many dashes do I get? Well, once I'm there, I think I can get onto this platform at the center here using only one. Are you telling me I have to jump high enough to get over that electricity before using another? That's what it looks like to me. Also, how is that drop going to work? Oh, I need to get onto the... okay, I see how it is. Wait, no, I'm in fire mode. Okay, I'm in fire mode, so... oh, that's scary. Oh, that's very scary. I might need to do an extended hyper on that thing. I don't think it's gonna dip down for long enough for me to just walk under the spikes and make it where I'm going. I think a dash needs to be involved. Well, let's try it and see what happens. Maybe I can walk under there. Okay, I do want to drop that down a little bit, it looks like. Okay, I can walk. It's fine. When does the fire block decide which direction it's going to go? It's like a little after... okay. So that changes me back to ice mode, but I've already... I guess I just dash down right, then right, and I'm in ice mode, and those blocks are doing icy things. So sure, I grab the right one, I jump and grab the left one, I'm aligned with the lightning, and I go down, then I'm in fire mode. Grab that, boost to the bubble, it's a fire bubble then, get through there before it comes back. Then I'm back to ice mode. Catch that block, jump to the right, dash down left it looks like. Get to the springboard before the ice block is gone. Jump with the thing, I'm very dash limited there, so get to the... cling on to the left of that thing afterwards to align with the lightning. Jump over, get on the spring. Realign again. That all looks straightforward enough. You know, it's a lot of execution in a row, but nothing that should give me too much confusion. Yeah, I think I'm doing all of that with no dashes, right? Because I have to dash down to interrupt the bubble. Then there's that down left in here, like I can't just fall that, and yeah, then I'm just dashless. Okay. Looks doable. What? Oh, I forgot where I was going there. Okay, so I do need to veer left a little bit to get onto that thing, presumably. Maybe I could do without that, but I'd rather not. Just the moment of rest would be appreciated. Okay, that was too late. Oh, that made the ultra sound, didn't it? Yeah, that's an ultra of sorts. I mean, it's a downright dash with extra speed. It doesn't have the jump component, but yeah, that takes me a little farther than I might be ready for. Okay, so down, grab this, go here, I tried to do that dash, but it didn't happen. Okay, so I think I've solved the puzzle, maybe. I've at least seen a solution to the puzzle. I got a dash earlier, I'm just waiting too long. That feels so cool, I love that little dip that I do there. Yeah. Oops, I missed. So my stamina refills at bubbles. I don't have to worry too much about my budget there until later in the room. Dang it! Like, I'm predicting a perfect 45-degree angle, but that's not what happens there. Grab this, go here, do it earlier. It has to be even earlier than that. See, I want to use my fall a little bit before I start dashing, but that just doesn't work. Because then my angle gets to be wrong. Like, I'm worried more about my distance than angle. I worry more about angle than distance. Angle. Okay, yeah, angle was I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so the rest of the room. Solved all this. Jump, get on the left side. Fall, grab, get the spring on the right, get on the right side, fall. Spring, left side jump, climb, jump, and there's the strawberry. Okay. Cool. Oops, okay, I can save it. Yes, I still can. Okay, I thought I had messed that up multiple times, but nothing was messed. There we go, perfect. Alright. Strawberry for me! Wait, that's the third one in the level? I thought I had only gotten one, but no. So did that floor look any different? I mean, there is no way I could come through here without triggering that. I mean, there is a way, but I wouldn't have done that. Like, I would have to be specifically trying to avoid breaking that floor. Okay, so... next room. Sure, I see that's a traffic light platform, but where does it go? Up. I guess grab, then dash left up? Sure, so that'll set up a corner boost. Then once I'm there, it looks like you want to reverse wave dash. That will also move that thing down, so I guess that's just time pressure. Then up into the bubble. Bubble down, dash right up, wall bounce. Ah, what's happening there? What mode am I in? Ice. I think you just want me to start that thing moving, jump before it starts moving, land after it's stopped moving, on the spring, and go up here. Okay. Now given that I'm in ice mode, that's deadly, so I have to go down out of that bubble, get on this thing. Looks like the suggestion is to ride it through what is currently lava, dash up, wall bounce on the thing. How many dashes will I have? One. That's not enough. Could I, like, neutral climb my way up there? High enough to jump off the thing and get into the bubble? Because otherwise... actually, why do I want that bubble? It's a dash refill, theoretically, sure. Where am I even going at that point? I feel like I'm missing something in this section of the level. Let's figure out the earlier stuff first. Okay, I managed to... I'm not sure what I did there, actually, but it wasn't the right thing. Okay, so I need to go up to the... Oh, there's a wall to bounce on there. Got it. I didn't see it. I can time that. But will I? Of course I will. Just might take a few tries. Alright, so a little later on the wave dash. A little later, Oh, huh. Oops, too early. Timing's hard. Okay, okay, well, theoretically I'm still good. I need to either veer left a little bit or interrupt my dash earlier. I think I would prefer veering left. Would I? That's hard to do. Given all the other directional inputs that I have to make at times when they have to be made. No, okay, but I veered left too much, so no. Instrument palette changes a little bit when I change temperatures. A little later. Oops, a little later on that too. Yeah. A little later on that too. Just too eager. Not eager enough. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is just hit all the timing windows. There are a lot. Don't get any greats. Okay, I'm here. Right, I had a theory that springboard will refill me, right? If not, the bubble will. The theory was I do this. Confirmed. Okay, so I'm green bubbling. Wait, I'm green bubbling. I'm gonna guess I want to grab that. Oh, so I do have both my dashes right, because the bubble was green. I was routing for red bubble. Okay, so now that I understand that... Grab the thing, wall bounce up, dash up into the bubble to refill dash. As weird as that sounds. Ah, I missed. Okay, so that's what the thing is gonna look like. That's a wall bounce setup, sure. Then I go all the way down to that bubble, which will still be green. That's still a wall bounce setup. I'm going a long way before... I guess I just never interact with those things? Okay. What on earth is happening? It feels like there are too many elements in this room for this to just be the one traversal on the route that I'm on. It feels like I'm going to have to go through here in different temperatures. Anyway, so I've wall bounced there, I have one dash left, I use it to get into that bubble. I probably bubble right, carry the traffic light down, dash left, bubble right, and use it for a corner boost, I see. Then hope that gets me far enough that the two dashes I'll have will get me to this bubble. Ah, there's a lamp there. Okay, so now I'm in fire mode. So I go back, hit that bubble, go up, hit that bubble, go left. Then what happens? Oh, then I make the journey back. I keep making the journey back. Okay, I go all the way to this bubble, and that goes all the way through here to a corner boost there. which that thing's never going to go up. I just have to be ready for the timing. Okay. Gotta go all the way back. I'm not going to remember all this. I have to do this a few times to understand what's happening. I saw it all once. So I think I can learn the rest in live practice. Timing windows. I got a great, and therefore I lost. Dang it. Okay, a little later. No. Man. So many timing windows. One after another. Like, they all look different, so it's hard to judge what's what. Okay, I'm going here and just... I was looking for the pause button. I pressed 2 different buttons and neither of them was pause. One was climb, one was dash. That's not how you pause the game. Okay, I don't need it now. I'm ready. Theoretically. Okay, that bubble doesn't go as far as I expected. So veer a little bit more right. Whoa! Veer a little less right there. This feels like plausibly a final room. I think the level might end after this. Okay, a little more right. Okay, I'm going down and then... dash right into a... Oh, I hit that wall, and I was safe for a moment. That was a, like, free air corner boost potential, wasn't it? With spikes and stuff. What if Grandmaster asks you to do any nonsense like that? I don't even know if that tech is possible, but it did look like I was in a position to corner boost off the, Oh, I have to go farther right there. That's a long dash. I need to get some airtime after my dash, I think. That's gonna be hard. Don't steer right there. I just need this straight up wall bounce. Straight up. Will I even get as far as Grandmaster? Based on how the expert lobby is going, I might just... I mean, so to say this, expert lobby's going fine. I think it's within my limits to finish the expert lobby. However, I can feel that I'm getting close to my limits here. Unless they expand significantly by the time I'm in the Grandmaster lobby, and like I feel like I'm just doing fine at everything in expert, I might just say that, like, expert's enough for me. I don't know, though. We'll see. Like, with time and practice, I can probably do things that feel outside my skill level. Can I save this? If I could have made the input at the perfect time, I could have. But yeah, okay, so if you ask me right now, no one asked me, but I'm saying anyway, if I were to decide right now, my guess would be hopefully finishing expert lobby unless I run into... I'm still in the green bits though. Well, but I think my skills will improve as I'm going through the levels. So therefore, why do I assume they won't keep up well enough to just transition into Grandmaster smoothly? I guess because I feel like there are fundamentals that I'm just never getting better at, like all these wall bounce timings. And that's going to be just more in demand for Grandmaster, on top of new, harder stuff I'll have to do. I wasn't in time for my dash. Okay, let me just recheck what I'm doing there now that I seem to have solved the first half of this. Most of the first half. So I got as far as that corner boost, and that all felt natural. I dash right, I'm in fire mode. I bubble left, up left. So I need an up left dash at the right time there, that's not too hard. A left dash at the right time there, that's pretty tight. This is as tight as that thing I was complaining about before. Then I go left. It'll be obvious because there will be lava over my head. Oh, then I have to land this wall bounce. I can get into that bubble, I'm used to doing that. Bubble left, then I'm in a whole new place. So I do one of those, like, extended speed down left dashes, like the first half of an ultra there. which will get me left enough to get into that bubble. Then I'm done, except for one last corner boost and 2 more dashes. Okay. Yeah, this feels like final room to me. I will be somewhat surprised if it's not. Sometimes I can get that feeling, and sometimes I can even be right about it. It's just a thing I learned to intuit. I think I am close to solving the room. Like, I think I've done the hard parts. Sure, I've only done half of the puzzle here, but the second half just looks easier than the first half to me. There's only 2 timings I'm worried about in the, like, after the parts that I've done. Only 2. Right, that's the one that needs a little bit of extra hang time. This does not. That's very forgiving. There's like 2... Whoa! I was accelerated there. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's one of the 2 timings I was worried about. Yep, can't save that. That's the one I'm most worried about. Yeah, that's going to be the biggest unsolved problem. I think the corner boost at the very end won't be an issue. I'll probably one-shot it. Listen to this guy and his big mouth. I think it's reasonably plausible that I will do it on my first try. It might not happen. It's just that I find that timing much easier than lining up myself horizontally for a wall bounce. Again, that is one of my big weaknesses. I wonder if just, like, every player has trouble with that, or if it's a me thing. Oh, no, wrong way. Hang it. My instinct says go from bubble to bubble. So I gotta specifically remember what I'm doing in that section. For the rest of this, I can just kind of, like, do the natural thing that would happen if I run into the situation. But there I have to do an unnatural thing. So yeah, like, there I have to remember one thing, and at the wall bounce that I'm worried about, I have to remember what I'm doing and be very well prepared for it. And also, don't hold right there. Any right input kills me. Straight up. Like, right's not even the next input I make, down is. Oops, right. I keep forgetting to get the extra hang time there. That weird, awkward extra time I need to spend. Awkward extra time. Oh, but I have to dash from higher. That's the other component of that. Whoops! I forgot to press the jump button. That's a new one. It's probably not new today. Ah! In addition to the obvious timing windows, there are some secret ones, like I dashed too early out of that one bubble and that just threw everything off. That one's less secretive, I do have to go early out of that bubble. So like the spike passage is actually tighter than it looks because I have to get close to the ceiling spikes. The floor spikes are irrelevant given the rest of the setup. Just like, the more I play a room like this, the more it just looks like a schematic of itself. Again, once I've played a room like this for long enough, I just don't even see the room anymore, I just see the inputs, mostly. Okay. Okay. So here everything's fine. Here's the scary one. Did it! Here's another scary, did it! Here's the last thing. Yo, one-shot it, just like I said I would. Alright! And here's the heart, right? This feels like a heart room. This feels like a heart room. Okay. So I'm supposed to... What? Oh. So only Bubble Force broke that? Because, like, I tried to dash and it didn't break. The heart is in there. What? Hold up. I see that ceiling. Okay. I thought the ceiling looked breakable. I aborted and checked it. Let's check all the directions, just in case. That was breakable. Yeah, I don't smell any more strawberries here. I did for a moment, but I checked and the smell went away. So I think it's heart time. Great! I ran out of dashes. Thanks, heart. Okay, that was lovely. Great level. Had a good time. I had a good time with Flying Battery too, and they were both like just a very different kind of fun. Why did it say 3 strawberries when I only got 2? Oh, I guess I got 1 in Flying Battery. Okay, well dang, I missed one. Where? In the middle? Okay, well, let's see how long it takes me to get back to first one. First one was obvious enough, right? I shouldn't do this today. And yet, here I am. I think I see where it might be. So you know that ceiling I was suspicious of? I tried dashing into it, but I didn't try bubble dashing into it, and I think I'm in fire mode at the end of this room. So I just have to take that bubble straight north. I guess I, like, dashed out of it the first time here? So I should have just accidentally gone to that, but somehow I did something other than bubbling straight up. Unless I miscounted my lamps? Oh, there's just the one lamp there. It's gonna take me into... Wait, no. Wait, yes. Yeah, no, I'll end this in fire mode. Okay, so probably it's there? Ha! So bubble... Ah, dang it, I had another dash. Ah, that's how it happened last time. That's right, I had that other dash, and I just didn't even interact with the bubble at all. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I just had another dash that I used to avoid the strawberry by accident. And that's what happened, I think. Alright, so get this bubble, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is a room I'd never been in. Alright, I did the wrong kind of dash here. So, like, what clued me in that that was what it was that there were things breakable only by bubble late in the level. I just didn't remember that that had been a thing when I was at this point. Alright, whole new room. I'm like halfway through the level, so it should be easier than the stuff at the end, right? Getting back here wasn't too much of a hassle. Because yeah, there's a clear difficulty curve in the level that I was able to feel by doing this process. Okay, so... I think I can just make it there with a jump and 2 dashes, maybe. Then I'm on a fire block, and I have no dashes, and I don't think that gets me high enough to get to the bubble, does it? So do I need to get there with 1 dash somehow? That's not possible, is it? I doubt it. 1 jump and 2 dashes is actually a little more than necessary. My dash doesn't just, like, magically refill in this room, right? Can I get to that bubble? Like, what would be the best trajectory for that? Not that. If I hold up when I'm jumping on that, do I get any more boost? Maybe? Okay, well I guess I'm just... Ah! Okay, so I have a solution for getting to that point. Then what happens? I ring the thing, the fire block comes back. I assume, like, if I'm inside it when it's trying to come back, it just comes back as soon as I leave its bounding box. Or maybe I go all the way through and wall bounce. Then get the crystal. Yeah, that's probably what I actually do. Go all the way through, wall bounce, dash left, get the crystal. Land on the touch switch. Boost up with fire. So there's a lamp. I can ice that up. Not entirely sure what I'm seeing there. Getting that initial jump doesn't feel great. Well, getting it feels fine. Missing it feels bad. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Wait, I got an idea. I think I'm doing it wrong. What I'm actually supposed to do is... yeah, that, but with more grab. Okay. That, but with more grab. Better aim. Right, yeah, there are spikes back there. They are a thing I can run into. I'm not great at aiming for the center of this block. Okay. Or the center of that block. So yeah, aim for the center. Ha! Okay. So now it's icy. There's another touch switch to hit. Let's assume I want to go there and do that. I think it's an icy wall below and to the right of it. It is. So I go into ice mode, there's this weird one-way spiky platform. Like, that thing needs to go away. I don't know where the moving block is gonna go after that. That looks a lot like a corner boost setup? I have no idea what's happening in there. I'd like to have some idea before I go there, but I'm not... Okay, so I should just use less jump button there, maybe? Just a little tap. Okay, well... Alright, so what does it look like with that gone? So that's not all the touch switches, by the way. Nothing changes when I've hit those two. There's a third one way up there. So somehow I need to traverse that. I don't know what's happening up there. Like, I understand things to a point. That was way too early. This all makes sense. This all makes sense. This doesn't as much. Okay, now what? I guess you want me to eliminate that block, hit the touch switch, jump to the other one, then wall bounce on... Yeah, that will work, I think? Okay. So the important thing is that I eliminate the gigantic fire block on my way down. Like, don't I need more height for that? I guess I have to use a dash, because I don't see how I'm getting there without one. Well, I needed to not use that second one, though. Okay, so I think I have to use a dash there to get to the big fire block, because it's just a little out of reach without it, it seems. Maybe there's a way, but I don't see it. So this was my theory. A neutral jump off of the now ice block there will get me to the right horizontal position for doing the wall bounce I want to do. Yes. Oh, that's spiky. No, I still need to have a dash there. I still need to have a dash there. So I feel like my problem is I'm not getting enough height off of that boost. Oh, but there's another way. There might be a couple of them. Wait, am I seriously supposed to dashless jump from that lower tiny ice block to the big one to get rid of it? That's an ask, and it feels like it's not the right thing to try to do. It does feel like it'd be possible, though. Like, without time pressure, I've made those kind of climb jumps all the time, but there's time pressure here. Like, that feels a lot harder than anything else in the room, if that's what I'm doing. It is a strawberry room, so it could be harder than the surroundings. Okay, I did it. It didn't matter because I wasn't ready for the follow-up. I don't think I can do that reliably, though. There's probably a good setup for it, though. Because, like, it's if I... Okay, so if I just... Yeah, okay, no, there's a good setup for it. It's fine. I needed to get to the right height and dash left there. Oh, the bubble is green at that point, by the way. For whatever that's worth. Whoa, I thought I was dead, but then I wasn't, and I wasn't ready for that. So bubble will be green. That thing's coming up and it looks like it's supposed to set up some kind of a boost for me. So like I got a green bubble right and boost on that and then dash, like do a... Okay, so what's after this point? There's another lamp. So in ice mode, I grab the traffic light, it takes me back to fire mode. I transfer to the other side, I spring into the wall bounce, and that's it. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure how that part's gonna go, but it looks very doable. It's just, I might not do it on the first try. That's my prediction. So yeah, just like weird wall jumps right in that area. Weird wall jumps right in this... Okay, so it can't be neutral, it has to be the other kind. Like, I think I can find a consistent setup for that, I just don't know one yet. That could do? Somehow! It kinda did, but then I wasted my dash. Whoa. What? So just steer very much into the thing, then do... Okay, so that's the setup, but I need my dash still. Is that a... I guess if it moves fast enough, that could become a corner boost situation, and like that's the tech of the level, so surely that's what it's asking me to do. I guess I should climb down if I land too high on that. That wasn't landing at all. Climb down. That was the dash button, not the jump button. Climb down, jump. Like getting the positioning right on all that. Again, this is definitely not a consistent setup yet, but like it's one that I can do. So I was too low when I jumped. Yeah, so it's that 3-tile distance. The setup is perfect for transferring from the left wall to the other left wall. It's just okay. But I'd like that block to stay. I'd like to not climb on the lower one so that it's there for positioning myself with the wall bounce later, because that's surprisingly hard to do otherwise. So this is what I want. That, this. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, it's instant! It just pops in! Alright, but I'm doing a corner boost into a wall bounce, and that's something, alright. Oh, it's too low. I kind of want to press into the lower wall, too. I gotta get high on the medium, the mid wall. High on here. That wasn't high enough. I could do a neutral to gain more height if I need it. It'd be better to just jump earlier on the low bounce. Game, now's not the time. Okay, like that. Perfect. Neutral, do this. Oh, this is not the end. I wasted my... When do I springboard? Let's try doing it right away. Right, I thought that was the end. I forgot there was another section in there. Oops. That was weird. What did I jump off of? I guess the non-icy inner part of the wall. Oops. Yeah, this is one of those situations where I can understand every component of it, but when I have to do it in real time, I don't quickly recall the particular thing I want to do. Like, right here in particular, that spot is trouble for me. Just a very specific thing I have to realize that I want to do there. It feels great to pull it off, it's just kind of hard to do. I get a spare dash in that springboard section, it looks like. No, see, I did the wrong thing. Maybe I can salvage... No. It is salvageable if I mess up, it's just I haven't managed yet. So let's just not mess up, that's a better plan, I think. See, like that. This. Feels so cool to pull it off, but then I have to line up that wall bounce, and you know how that goes for me. This one I don't have too much trouble with. Somehow that one I'm pretty consistent at. Dang it, my directional inputs. It just looks like a situation where I'd want a neutral, so I'd just naturally do a neutral. And I need to go left enough. If only I could just, like, bonk my head on that upper block. Well, if I could, then I could grab it. I don't think I get high enough for that. Oh, I can, actually. Oh, never mind. There might be a much simpler way to do this. But you know what? This is my way. Alright, so... I didn't have an extra dash. No, that springboard doesn't refill me. Okay, it's just bubbles. Well, that is important information to have. Okay, so, and I got a taste of the springboard timing, so it wouldn't hurt to just wait a little bit. Dang. Wouldn't hurt to wait just a little bit before springing, and have an easier time lining up the coming wall bounce with that. Okay, I pressed into it, but then I jumped too high there. Alright, I got this. I think I know exactly what I'm doing. It's just, again, recalling at the right time is not always easy. Timing that is always hard. Okay, yeah, got the consistent setup there. Like I said, I knew I could get one. I saw that there was a way to do it, and oh, I was too late. I was almost ready, but not quite enough ready. Oops, that was neutral. I could have salvaged it, but I didn't. Okay. There, here. No. Wrong direction. This is so cool. Like, I do like this section a lot, just even though I'm bad at it, I'm enjoying the learning process of getting better at it. That's real neat. Whoa! I thought I had a consistent setup, but it stopped being consistent, so I guess it never was. Gotta steer left more there, but not too much more, just the right amount. Like, aiming for that second jump, that is quite something. And I have to do it fast, too. Yeah, I feel like there's a component missing in my setup there that could give me more consistency. Maybe I can press the... Maybe I'm just pressing the, like, the first instance of the jump button too late. Just pressed way early, but the... I don't always get as much height off of the fire bounce down there. And I'm not always able to bonk my head on the upper block. Like, if I can bonk my head, if I can bonk my head, then I can do it. Doesn't mean I will, but that's the setup I'm trying for. So I gotta be, like, really well centered on that. Alright, so pay attention to your centering. Dang. Right in the center. That was not too well centered. That was terrible centering. That's good centering. Bonk my head. But then just, like, little changes in timing make a big difference. There are some clean walls up there. I wonder if I could interact with them to, like, get a better setup. But, like, it's not necessary. I'd rather just do this. It's just, I often can't. Dang. The clean walls are too far up. I can't get to them. Bonk. Okay, now don't wait too long here. There we go. Ah, just slightly too short. Alright, so wall bounce later. It's that old thing. That was basically a solve, though. If I neutral bounce on the bottom one, I have to steer left a little bit. But see, if I don't neutral bounce, then I hit the spikes. So like I have to make it a neutral, then adjust. Then the next one is I hold into the wall there. That was a new one. In order to get the more outward momentum. 3 tiles instead of 2. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we don't go. Good, bonk, good. Do the... Ah! It's just such different gestures I'm making. It's hard to transition from one to the other without doing the same one twice. Like if I do one neutral, I want to do 2, but I have to do 2 different ones. It's hard. Oops. Oh, that wasn't right. Neutral, not neutral. Oh. I think my not neutral was still neutral. Didn't press the direction for long enough. Neutral, not neutral. There we go. Okay, and here. Do this, do that, do it late. Still not late enough, except I could have climbed, but I didn't know that, so I didn't press the button. Alright, so hold the climb button there just in case I make it that far. So second attempt that could have worked. I'm close, I'm very close. Bonk, neutral, not neutral. Go here. Yeah. Okay, I made it, and I didn't even need to hold the climb button. Okay, strawberry is mine. Return to lobby. Do not save. Okay, great. Woohoo! That was quite a bit of extra stuff. But I enjoyed every bit of it. Alright, that was super neat. Where's the journal? Right here. Okay, that's the sticker. Ice and fire and a heart right in the middle. And that's how many extra deaths I had. That is way fewer than flying battery. Unsurprising. A lot less time total too, even with the extra return trip. Also unsurprising. Overgrown Lynn, I saw that level very recently. It's not you. Like I was just there, that's a yellow lid. I think it's below here. Like it's either this one or the one to the left. It's not this one, that's Vinculum. Hey, dashes refill. Oh, that feels so good. I've been missing my refilling dashes. Oh, just like the ability to get my hair back. Where am I? I know I saw this very recently. Was it up in the sky? Was it down below? This does not look overgrown. That looks overgrown. Here we go, overgrown Lynn. Okay, so next time this level. I'll see you then.